here today. Patrick, here to assist you with any questions. Throughout the auction process, I'd like to take this opportunity to thank the vendors for entrusting us with the sale of the beautiful family home behind us. To the neighbours in the crowd, thank you for coming in for making this part of Blackburn South one of the best places to live in. To the bidders in the crowd, thank you for coming, and I wish you all the best in the bidding procedure. And this auction prohibits false bids, prohibits financial disruptions by bidders, attempting to prevent us from bidding, and provides fines for misconduct. And last but not least, when this paperwork hits my hand and this property is deemed, in an instance where you're bidding against vendor bids, you have two options. Do not bid against the highest vendor bid, which means that you'll decrease your chances of being successful here today, as we'll get to negotiate with multiple parties afterwards. On the positive flip side, however, is that if you do bid against the highest vendor bid, you earn yourself the exclusive right to negotiate with the sellers, and statistically speaking, you increase your chances of being successful here today. Now, ladies and gentlemen, you've all been through this basis as well, some of the finest fixtures and fittings that you can find for a property in this area. Location-wise, ladies and gentlemen, second to none. You're just walking distance to Orchard Grove Primary School, Wurundjeri wetlands as well, and obviously you've got the football oval as well across the road here. So perfect location for a family, raising the kids that you would like to go to. So it's a second to none anywhere in Melbourne, ladies and gentlemen, and in Blackburn South. So enough from me, ladies and gentlemen. I'm sure you're not here to hear me talk about this home, and I'm sure you've done your due diligence on the property previously already. So I'm in your hands now, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to kick it over to you. Who would like to get this auction started with an opening bid, opening offer for this beautiful family home behind us, ladies and gentlemen? I'm in your hands. Any bid or offer at all now, ladies and gentlemen. I don't mind where we start. Well, okay. $1 million, welcome to the bidding here, sir. And $1 million now on my right hand side. Thank you and welcome to the bidding here today. And $1 million now on my right hand side. Amy, what do you say? Mention to me how much you like this home, how close it is to your son's property. And $1 million now. Surely it's worth more to you than this. Oh, be careful. No pressure, but all eyes on you. And $1 million now on my right hand side. And $1 million now on the right hand side, ladies and gentlemen, what do you say?
10,000.
10,000, welcome to the bidding here, ma'am. $1,010,000 now on the left hand side. And $1,010,000 now on the left hand side. Back against you, sir, what do you say? $1,010,000. $10,000. Another 10 perhaps? $1,010,000. And $1,010,000 now on the left hand side. Any bids now? Patrick in the left hand side. Two bidders involved at the moment. Another 10, 20, welcome to the bidding here. And we've got three bidders involved today at $1,020,000 at the moment. At $1,020,000 now, back against you, man. And $1,020,000. At $1,020,000 now, standing next to Patrick. Three bidders involved. Going up in increments of 10s at the moment. You can also try 20 if you want. At $1,020,000 at the moment. At $1,020,000 now, ladies and gentlemen, what do you say? $1,020,000. With building costs and renovation costs going through the roof, ladies and gentlemen. Why do that yourself when you can just buy a property here today, move in straight away, 30 to 120 days? Another $10,000. Welcome to the bidding here, sir. At $1,030,000, and we've got four bidders involved here today at $1,030,000. At $1,030,000, four bidders involved. Patrick, what do you say? At $1,030,000. At $1,030,000, back against all my other bidders here today at $1,030,000. So many buyers involved here today. Only $10,000 separating the competition here. At $1,030,000 now. At $1,030,000 now, you're going to be holding the highest bid at all times, ladies and gentlemen, at an auction situation. Second place, third place doesn't mean much in present auction circumstances. At $1,030,000 now, gentlemen, at the back here, $1,030,000. At $1,030,000, some of you we've seen at previous auctions before. Don't miss out here today. At $1,030,000, otherwise you're back onto the marketplace, competing with more buyers coming on to the market as well. As you see, there's plenty of buyers here at $1,030,000. And you run the risk of paying more at future auctions at $1,030,000. At $1,030,000 now, ladies and gentlemen, what do you say? At $1,030,000 now. At $1,030,000 in the back here, $1,030,000. At $1,030,000, can I see 40 or more? At $1,030,000. And at $10,000, welcome back in front here, ma'am. At $1,040,000, and we've missed you. At $1,040,000. At $1,040,000 now on the left-hand side. Patrick, what do you say? $1,040,000. At $1,040,000 here on my left, at $1,040,000. Any buys here on my right hand side? Now's the time to bid at $1,040,000. At $1,040,000 now. At $1,040,000 now on my left hand side here. At $1,040,000. Round us up to $1,050,000 or more. At $1,040,000. At $1,040,000. 50, thank you, sir. Back in front here at $1,050,000 in the back. At $1,050,000 now back against you, ma'am. What do you say? At $1,050,000. At $1,050,000 now on my right hand side here. At $1,050,000. At $1,050,000 now. I think there's been about 4 buyers involved here at $1,050,000. At $1,050,000. At $1,050,000 now. Any bids here on my left? Need to know. At $1,050,000 holding the highest bid here on my right. At $1,050,000. At $1,050,000 now, ladies and gentlemen. As I said before, you run the risk of paying more at future auctions and for properties that are inferior to this. At $1,050,000 in the back here, on my right hand side, the sooner you bid, the sooner we can get out of the cold and rain, ladies and gentlemen, at $1,050,000 now. At $1,050,000 now on my right hand side in the back here, at $1,050,000. At $1,050,000 now, can I see 60 or more? At $1,050,000 now on my right hand side, yeah?
10,000.
And at 10,000, welcome back in front, ma'am. At $1,060,000, and back against you, family of 3 here in the back, at $1,060,000. At $1,060,000 now on my left hand side, at $1,060,000 now. At $1,060,000 on my left hand side, at $1,060,000. At $1,060,000 now, can I see 70 or more? Or perhaps a lucky number 8 to knock out your competition here today at $1,060,000 and put your stamp on this property and this auction here today at $1,060,000. At $1,060,000 now. At $1,060,000, man's holding the bid here at $1,060,000.
5,000.
5,000 back in front here at $1,065,000. At $1,065,000 now on the right hand side at $1,065,000. At $1,065,000 now on my right. At $1,065,000 now, Patrick, what do you say? At $1,065,000. Love to see you bid, sir. Haven't heard anything from you here today. At $1,065,000. At $1,065,000. At $1,065,000 back against you, ma'am. At $1,065,000 at the moment. At $1,065,000 now on my right hand side. At $1,065,000. At $1,065,000 now. 4 bidders involved here. Perhaps a 5th if you bid here, sir, at $1,065,000. At $1,065,000, you're still standing here, which indicates to me that you still have some interest in this property here today at $1,065,000. At $1,065,000 now on my right. At $1,065,000, 70 to get you in front and involved in this auction here today at $1,065,000. At $1,065,000 now on my right hand side, $1,065,000. Going to call 3 times now and prepare to miss out buys at $1,065,000. First call now at $1,065,000. Second opportunity here now at $1,065,000. For the third and final call now at $1,065,000. All done, finish and silent here at $1,065,000. On my right here, sir, what do you say? 70 to get you in front here and involved in this auction at $1,065,000 at the moment. If you have interest in this property, now's the time to put your hand up. Otherwise, you're going to forever miss out on the opportunity to purchase this beautiful family home in the heart of Blackburn South at $1,065,000 now. At $1,065,000 now on the right hand side. Need to know, sir, if you're in or you're out now at $1,065,000. At $1,065,000 now. Patrick, any bids here? Need to know at $1,065,000. At $1,065,000. Sorry? 5,000. Welcome to the bidding here, sir. At $1,070,000 now. 5 bidders involved. At $1,070,000 now on my left. At $1,070,000 on my left hand side. At $1,070,000. 75 now back in front at $1,075,000. At $1,075,000 now on my left hand side. $1,075,000. At $1,075,000. At $1,075,000 now, $1,075,000 here. At $1,075,000 on the left hand side, Casey, any bids now? So we go to $1,080,000. At $1,075,000, 5,000, $1,080,000. At $1,080,000, lucky number 8. At $1,080,000 at the moment. At $1,080,000, let's try 8,000. 85 now, $1,085,000. $1,085,000 now on the left hand side. Stay next to Patrick. 5,000 now, $1,090,000. Good bidding here. At $1,090,000 now, Patrick, and I see 95. at $1,095,000, $1,090,000 now on the left. At $1,090,000 on the left-hand side, Patrick, 95 to get you back in front and into the box seat of this property. 95 now, sir. Can I see 1.1? Out with $1,095,000 now on the left-hand side here. At $1,095,000. At $1,095,000 now, 1.1 to get you in front. In that whole position, the buy at $1,095,000 now on the left. At $1,095,000 now, $1,095,000, $1,095,000, $1,095,000 now, standing for Patrick. At $1,095,000, sir, can I see 1.1 to get you in front? At $1,095,000 now, what do you say? At $1,095,000 now on the left. At $1,095,000. At $1,095,000 now, can I see 1.1 to get you back in front here?
5,000.
5,000
on the market.
We're on the market and selling. You heard it from Casey first at $1.1 million. We're selling for no further bidding here today at $1.1 million. At 1.1 now, ladies and gentlemen. No late bids, no late offers.
Another 3,000.
3,103. At $1,103,000. At $1,103,000 now. Any bids here, Casey, need to know? 5,000. 1,108. 1.108. 1.108. Going to go back to all my underbidders as well. 1.108. Just make sure that you're done and dusted here today, ladies and gentlemen, at 1.108. At $1,108,000. At 1.108. At 1.108. At 1.108 now, at $1,108,000 now. At 1.108, Patrick needs to know, looks like it's just the two of you left here, at 1.108. At $1,108,000 now, need to know, at another $2,000 now, 1.11. At $1,110,000 now, 1.11. On the market and selling, ladies and gentlemen, for those of you who've just joined us, at 1.11. At $1,110,000. 1,110. Holding the bid here. Next to Patrick at 1.11. At $1,110,000. As I mentioned at the start of the auction, no late bids, no late offers. Once the property has been knocked down, that means we'll have a new purchaser for this property here today. And the underbidders here will be back onto the marketplace looking for another home. But you won't be able to find something as nice as this in the heart of Blackburn South at $1,110,000 standing next to Patrick. At $1,110,000 at the moment. At 1,110. At $1,110,000. What do you say, ladies and gentlemen, at 1,110? Any interest, sir? 1.11. We're going to be selling. 1.11.
100%?
The three of you buying it together, split it between three, is not much money at all. At 1.11. Don't hesitate. That's how you miss out on buying prime real estate like this at 1.11. Don't tell me you came in here, drove all the way here today with petrol prices going through the roof, and you're not even going to bid on this beautiful one. You just Tesla. Electricity is going to go up as well. They're cancelling gas. So you know what that means. At $1,110,000, if you're looking for a gas stove home, this could be one of those last opportunities. 2024, all newly built homes won't have a gas stove. At $1,110,000 now. At 1.11. At $1,110,000 now. Going to court 3 times and prepare to miss out buyers. I think we've done our due diligence for our vendors here today. At $1,110,000 now. Going to court 3 times. First call now, $1,110,000. Second opportunity now at $1,110,000. The third and final call now at $1,110,000. Taran, Haji? Haji? $1,110,000 now at $1,110,000. Can I say another bid, sir? At 1,110. At 1,110. At 1,110 now. Looks like they're still thinking about it here. A few buyers in the crowd. Here's your last chance. The hammer's coming down now at 1,110,000. Going to call it 3 times now. Final 3 more times. First call now, $1,110,000. Second opportunity now at $1,110,000 for the third and final call now at $1,110,000. All done, all finished, all silent here now at $1,110,000.
500 extra?
500. I'll take your 500 in nick of time at 1,110,500. Back against you, Patrick. What do you say? We take any bids, except if it's below 500. At $1,110,000. Another 500. 4 ones. 4 ones. 4 ones. 3 zeros. At $1,111,000. At $1,111,000 now. Back in front. Alright, any more bids? Need to know the 500 doesn't seem to be working. My suggestion would be go with a knockout offer. If you come back with 500, they're going to go back with 500 as well. Might as well put your best on the line here, ladies and gentlemen, at $1,111,000 now. At 1111. At $1,111,000 now. Don't come up to us after the auction saying we didn't give you ample time and opportunity to bid. Everyone here at the auction saw how patient we were with the bids, ladies and gentlemen. At $1,111,000. If you miss out here today, back onto the marketplace at $1,111,000. And who knows, if you don't find the property you like in the coming weeks, your pre-approval might expire and you're going to have to reapply again. And who knows when you'll move into your next home. At $1,111,000 at the moment here. All done? At $1,111,000 now, staying next to Patrick. Taran, any bids here at $1,111,000? 100%? I heard 100%. Okay, $1,111,000. We're going to be selling away now. First call now, $1,111,000. Second opportunity now, $1,111,000 for the third and final call now at $1,111,000. On behalf of the team at Buxton Real Estate, Casey and I have been the selling agents for this property, and we look forward to talking to you after the auction. We're at $1,111,000. This property is selling. This property is selling. Put your hands together for the new purchasers. This property is sold. Congratulations. Congratulations to our underbidders. Congratulations to our vendors. Thank you for attending another Buxton auction. Have a great weekend.